This is Uncouth Tangents. I am your host, Dove.
And I'm Beat.
Welcome to the show.
Woo woo! I don't know how to start this one.
That's okay. What's up, man?
Hey!
I haven't seen you in a long time.
It was the weekend. That's what we call a weekend.
Is that what that break was?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I wonder where B is. I wonder what he's doing right now.
My life is so chaotic, actually. Yeah, you were mentioning how I'm acting chaotic. It's because it's a reaction to my world.
Because this is your life.
This is my life. Isn't that tantalizing?
Say a lot of snowboarding and rock climbing at the same time.
Oh man, if I could combine the two sports, I would probably die.
Well, that's sad.
No. It'll be a great funeral. I planned it. That's the only thing I can plan for.
Your funeral?
Yeah.
Oh.
Cut this out.
Yeah.
Mom, don't listen.
I'm totally not planning my funeral. I'm like, you know what? Once I'm dead, I won't give a shit what everyone else does. You do whatever you need to do in order to move beyond my death. That's it.
So speaking of which,
Speaking of deaths.
Speaking of deaths, so I got really depressed and I made a dating profile on Coffee Meets Bagel.
I don't know how to respond to a lot of this.
Yeah.
Because you're smiling at me.
What?
So it makes me want to laugh. But then you say things like you were depressed, and I'm like, but you're smiling, and I can't not laugh. But that's a horrible thing. You're making this weird. I'm very sorry.
So on Valentine's Day, I had created this profile, and I had a lot of fun with it because I basically kind of didn't care, and I wrote a bunch of crazy things on there. But I thought, wouldn't it be a good episode to live create a dating profile with me, B?
Ooh.
I'm new to this sort of thing, and I haven't really experienced online dating. And I was wondering if you had any advice as to which site I should go on. Like, is there a difference between OkCupid and eHarmony, or is it all just a free-for-all sausage fest? It's just a bunch of dudes.
No, that's chat roulette. Chat roulette? Chat roulette.
That's not a dating service.
Well, that's the one with all the... that's the one with all the pings popping out. So, yes, I do have some experience with online dating. So, Coffee Meets Bagel, that's a newer one, for me, at least. Mm-hmm. I am used to all of the ones like... what's there? The OkCupid, as you mentioned already. There is JDate, which is if you are Jewish and single.
I was thinking it was Japanese. It's not. I would have been in the way wrong category. What are all these white people doing here?
You know what? For these very specific sites, there are a lot of other ethnicities on there. It isn't just the one. Because, everyone likes a little bit of everything. So they're like, what? J-date? I can date a Jewish person. I'm not Jewish, but I'm down for that. So
one I keep seeing late at night is one meant for farmers. It's like agricultural date.
I don't know if that's real or not.
I still to this day have not checked it out. Maybe we should check it out right now. Maybe I should date a farmer.
Or you can, I guess you could
plant a couple seeds,
You can't make a profile as a farmer. Because you're not.
I really wanted to have an AOL.com account just to test how much somebody was willing to want to interact with me. If they saw that my email was sexyhot420 at AOL.com.
Well, actually...
That's a lot of them already?
I still have an AOL account.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Have you checked it?
I don't really use it. That's the one that I send to my family, who I don't really want to talk to that much.
That's so smart.
Just give them the AOL account. Yeah, funny story. My dad actually had paid for all of us to have AOL emails years ago.
Like in the early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Years ago. But once it became free, he never turned it off. So we had these
so it
paid
stayed there.
AOL email accounts But eventually, all of that ran out, and then I just was like, well, all of the family was on there, so I'll just make a new free one.
This is how people get locked into like iMessage on the iPhones. It's just something that everybody is locked into, and nobody wants to leave for fear of becoming a green bubble. This is a legit problem with people who have iPhones. You've been on Android your whole smartphone career, and so once you go on iPhone and then you see a blue bubble, or once you see a green bubble, rather, you start to get chastised. It's a weird class system. This is why, like, people who have iPhones,
strange.
They're so elitist.
Oh,
I'm one of them. I should know.
I was going to say, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm Android, and I don't give a fuck about most things.
Yeah, I mean, you're just going to hack your way into everything anyway, so, yep.
Easy going. But I was mentioning some of the popular dating sites. I don't know them all because I just haven't been to them all. But just to name a few, I already said the OkCupid, JDate. There's one.
Oh, you're on JDate?
I was not on JDate.
Oh, okay.
But I know about it because some of my friends were on JDate. So if anyone's out there and they're trying to, just figure out some of the more popular dating sites, that would be one of them. There's also Grindr, Tinder.
Those aren't really dating sites so much as fuck sites.
Well, I mean, nowadays, what's the difference?
That's
and then there's
true.
also Plenty of Fish.
That's very true. Yeah.
And Plenty of Fish was the one that I had the most success on.
I feel like that's the most depressing name
Probably.
for a dating site.
Probably.
There's Plenty of Fish.
Well, I mean, what is it? Is there a singlesmeet.com or something like that? Did I just make that up?
I don't know. I could look it up really quick.
We have a computer here.
We do have a computer here. We can actually fact check ourselves.
And there is, what were the paid ones? eHarmony and Match.com. But
Singlesmeet.com is not a legitimate
we should
website.
buy it.
Oh, we should buy it.
Buy it.
Turn into an Uncouth Tangents link over. There are a lot of weird, like, related links.
Y'all want to find some dates? Come to us.
I like how there's adult dating and sex all in one link.
Well, you know what? For some people, it's all the same thing.
You know what? Yeah.
Come on, I want to see your profile.
Oh, what? On the Coffee Meets Bagel?
Yeah.
It's not really... Oh, okay. Let me see. Coffee.
I want to see what you have so far.
I don't know if they actually have a web client. This might just be like a phone app.
Oh, it is. Everything is a phone app now.
God, my wife is a phone app.
Plenty of Fish was not just a phone app, but I guess that's like the.
Let me just click. Nope. Nope.
That's kind of how things go nowadays. Everyone is just going to do everything through their phone.
Okay, you might hear some buzzing, audience, but that's just the radiation from cell phone airwaves.
Oh, great.
Going through our bodies, coursing through, and getting the internet.
Wait, so you're telling me that coffeemeetsbagel.com you cannot go to? It's only a landing page to tell you to download the app.
Currently, as it stands, yes.
Oh.
Hold on. How do I do this?
We can just not talk during the...
No, we
during
can keep
the
going.
buzzing part?
Yeah, let's just keep going. Hear this, audience?
Oh, no!
It's not doing anything,
gosh,
weirdly.
Good.
That's strange. Anyways.
Stop trolling.
Trolling our own audience?
Okay. I'm going to read all of these out loud.
Thank you. I can help explain.
Oh, you really wanted me to do that?
Yeah, Clarissa, explain it all.
Oh, I watched that show. We're going to talk about that later.
Clarissa explains it all? Is that going to be a whole episode where we just go through each
Popular
episode?
90s shows.
Popular 90s shows. All real monsters. I know you saw that show.
Yes! Is that why you said it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I read what you say here?
Yeah, you can read anything on there. I don't know how Coffee Meets Bagel works. It claims it's for ladies' choice.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I have to like a lady and she has to respond back with a like before I can have a conversation.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Because what I remember, I guess I tried online dating about 5 years ago. And from what I remember, it's like
it's just a free-for-all.
Free-for-all.
Just slide into your DMs.
So many messages. Can I have your number? Mine is this. I'm like, well, you didn't say anything else. Mine is this.
So
right.
I've tried to start conversations on here, and I don't know, it's working to varying degrees, because I think some people just aren't as good at conversing. Like through messaging, because it's hard to get tone, and everybody's freaked out and nervous.
But this is an awful thing about the internet and phones and everything just being so accessible. We forget how to have conversations face to face. So
I don't mind having a conversation face to face.
Yeah, I'm saying,
it's the texting part that, like, I wish I could add a GIF here. I speak mostly in GIFs.
Yeah, usually.
Which a podcast is the worst thing for me. I don't know why I did this.
Usually people are the opposite, and they can chat really well, over social media or things like that. But when you get in person with them or you meet face to face, all of a sudden they kind of like freeze up because they just get so nervous. Like you have the screen in front of your face is some type of shield, this protector.
This Black Mirror.
Yeah. Anyway, you say, I am most likely going to tell you a dumb joke, have it land flatly, and sheepishly change the conversation, constantly wondering where I left my phone. A Hufflepuff grad student. Good for you.
Those were all commas in there. You just read it like it was one long sentence.
Well, that's how I read.
Okay, well, fair enough.
I
want you to read an audiobook like this.
Yeah.
Just read the entire Game of Thrones. Like this. Jon Snow was like...
Well, that's how it was listening to Lord of the Flies.
Oh, you
with the author? Of course not. That guy... The author, who's dead now, he read his book the same way I just read your profile. It's like there's no feeling anywhere. He actually sighed during the sentence. For example, I'm going to read your profile.
Don't read my profile.
Nope.
With the sigh.
Yes, I am.
Well, all right, here we go.
Just this one sentence. I like my weird dog overthrowing the patriarchy, making my own pasta from scratch. That's exactly how this guy read it. So his feeling, he has like a bored tone in his voice as he's reading his own book, and he's sighing as he's saying the words.
I wonder if he did it all in one session. Like he didn't. Probably. He was like, "I'm not coming back here. I'm going to do the whole thing in one go."
Which was probably good because he died soon.
After that, died from the recording.
I wouldn't put it past him. Anyway, I appreciate when my date filibusters the government when human rights are in danger. It's not a secret robot from the future sent back in time to steal the recipe for sriracha. Doesn't do Borat impressions at the Hirshhorn's latest exhibit.
Those are all true.
But I like your profile because it shows personality. It's a lot better than saying, I like...
big boobs.
And pizza.
That's a lot of dairy.
Don't put that. Don't put things like that. So I like it, but I also could be biased because I've known you for a very long time. And so it's not like I'm trying to, see if I'm interested in this particular profile. But I think for my personality, I would be. Because it's saying something more than just, like a one-liner of sorts.
Yeah, I could see that. All right, so the idea is to make a new profile on either OkCupid or whatever other dating profiles websites.
Gosh, I would not recommend OkCupid.
Why?
At least back in the day, it was just for very, very young, just get-togethers. Like nothing serious. I don't know what anything serious ever coming out of OkCupid. It's a little less of a fuck site versus Tinder, but actually people are going out on actual dates on Tinder. So it's weird. It's strange.
Yeah, I've heard of dates.
Yeah.
Dates on Tinder.
So I guess Tinder and OkCupid may be along the same lines.
What's a more, I guess, adult dating site? Like a legitimate adult dating site, not like adult porn star site.
Oh, I know what you mean. That thought didn't even cross my mind.
Well, we were just on that website. That was what singles meet, and it redirected us to adult dating and fuck.
Yeah.
So, no, not that.
I see it as the same thing. Mm-hmm. Go to Plenty of Fish.
You want me to try Plenty of Fish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plenty. That's where I got. That's where I got dates from.
That's where you got a fish.
Yeah. Not saying.
I just realized that because the whole website ran together is Plenty Offish.
What did you just say?
The entire website, if you look at the thing, it says Plenty Offish.
Plenty Offish.
So they abbreviated it to POF. Wow, there's some...
Oh, okay.
Did this website change since you were here? Why does this look like a hacked together eBay website?
Definitely.
Why does this look bad?
Wow. There's a lot of. I mean, do you like
I just like
porn stars in training? And
I really just like the
big,
first
busty
one's
women?
name. It just says thick and well, I'm not gonna out her like that. I was gonna read it and then I realized I might out her. No, it is a great name and it ends in 420. Very classy.
Yeah, she comes from Baltimore.
I mean, that's what I kind of expect from Baltimore.
Okay, so it seems like the demographic now of this website is
a fuck site.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, it's a fuck site.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that picture there, she's probably a bot.
What, this one?
Yeah, most likely.
How did they take that? That's too, like, that name and everything.
I'm saying it's a bot. It's
good.
totally a bot.
I feel like this one's a bot.
Really?
8817? There's no way that one's real.
Are you sure? I don't know. She looks like
You could steal this profile picture from any Facebook site.
Well, it's specifically
I like
Snapchat,
how this one from me trying to find a date
ears.
to us deciding if these are bots or not.
You know what? That's something that you'll have to do on your coffee and bagel site.
Hey,
although I think I like that one.
Hey, Dove, I just dated a robot.
How did that work out?
We have, I don't know, it's going to be like the Matrix. We're going to have like a bunch of like digital children running around. Yeah.
Actually, I wouldn't mind that. If I had like just the children part. If I could have like digital kids. That's like more than, like the nano baby.
Wait, I'm just so you want
90s.
The Sims?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, that's not a bad deal.
But like a little bit more realistic. I would say like I could put or for example, like I could go home and then just put on the VR set and then I see my VR kids just like playing on the floor. They're like, hey,
what's that movie? Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone, and they like didn't have real sex, they had cyber sex and they had to put on these like virtual goggles. You never saw Demolition Man.
I did, but I don't remember that part. And also I don't want to have that part. So no, the sex must be real. So no goggles for that. Just the children.
Just the VR goggles.
Just the children will be VR. That's it.
All right. So should I still sign into this or no?
I
don't even like their logo. Their logo looks bad. I don't think your
demographic is this anymore.
Yeah, I'm not that ratchet lifestyle anymore.
Oh, that's what this is. There you go. POF. Suddenly ratchet.
What if I refresh the page? Maybe this is just a bad opener.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at that lady. She looks like Lucy from I Love Lucy.
The titular character, I Love Lucy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, she's 51. You like older ladies?
I mean, if she's going to be a sugar mama and, like, I don't mind, her paying my student loans.
Look, and she typed a lot of words there.
Oh, it's very sweet.
I like her.
I do, too. I mean, I can't say anything about it because I'm not logged into this website or anything. Wait, this thing was approved by Fox, CNN, and Wall Street Journal today in the New York Times.
Oh, that means it's fake news.
It is fake news.
No longer real.
I don't trust this anymore.
Man,
This is a dating site deployed by the deep state.
Yeah, just don't say what everyone else is saying.
What does this mean? Hi. Not materialist. Wish my kids were babies again.
Well, that means she has a lot of children. Would you date a woman with a lot of children?
How many is a lot?
2+. And
how old are they? I mean, she's saying they're babies. I don't know if they're like, are they closer? If the kids are closer in age to me than I am to her, might have a problem.
Well, that's what you might get with the 51-year-old.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I don't know. She's paying my college loans. I don't care.
With your sugar mama.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, let's go to another site.
Okay. You really don't.
What did she say?
I really don't like the design of the site.
She just says corny, curious.
And mother of two. There's a lot of mothers on here.
There's going to be a lot of mothers everywhere.
Bad mothers. Shut your mouth.
So I think your best bet may either be OkCupid because everyone's
let's see.
Really young on there.
Let's see what the buzz is on OkCupid.
Not to say that young people aren't parents, but a lot of people in this generation, they're not having children like they were.
Well, it's not a responsive website. I don't know if I like this. I am.
Well, you're not going to date the
website.
The web.
It's a tool that I'm
developers.
I am a straight man. Wait, those are my only options? Oh, okay. There we go. That could be other. No. Straight man. Continue.
You want to do this for real, or you want to find some creepers?
Should I use Facebook to connect?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Oh, because I did for Coffee Meets Bagel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that where it's going to take all your pictures from?
I mean, that's where it did.
Okay,
yeah.
well, you go ahead. Connect to Facebook.
I don't have anything on this computer.
Then it's not even going to work?
I don't even know how this is going to operate. Okay. I just don't want it to, like, alert everybody on Facebook that, hey, this loser's on OkCupid.
I think they took away that feature.
I also don't want it to alert other people. Like, hey.
Oh, he's now
this person
joined.
just joined. OkCupid, would you like to look at his profile? No!
Well, it's all your friends.
Well, and my family.
They already know. It's fine.
Okay, I have submitted. Who are you looking for?
Ooh, it has like a little puzzle piece.
Supported by smaller pieces.
Oh, those are also puzzle pieces? I
don't know what those
thought
are.
it was poop.
It kind of does look like that. So it's a puzzle piece pooping on another puzzle piece. Excellent. I've joined the right. I've found my crowd. Okay. What connections am I looking for?
Oh, see, now you have the option.
I like how hookup was like instantly picked.
See? Well, at least now you
If I
have the
keep clicking
option
on
to
it.
say what you want.
What is this? Does that mean
You're open to non-monogamy. That means it's a free-for-all. Everybody come and join in.
so? It was immediately defaulted to hookup, and I'm open to non-monogamy.
That's what most people are into these days.
I don't know if this means yes or no. What is this?
That means no.
Okay, this means no.
Yeah, that means no.
Okay, so the switch to the left means no.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm looking for, new friends. Let's do that.
Is that why you're on here?
I need friends.
Because you already have Facebook for that.
All right. I selected all of them but hookup because I'm not that kind of lady.
At least you're honest. How old should they be? Wow. Don't do
we could
8.
go up to 99?
Oh, pick that one. Pick 99. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it won't even let me.
Yeah, it's at the end.
I know,
99
but
is
I
the
can't
highest.
have the youngest be 99.
Well, that would
Can you
make
picture
sense.
a 96-year-old?
96 through 99.
Yeah, girl.
I think all of them are probably afraid to use the internet in that age range.
I almost said grave digger. No, that's a gold digger, but I guess a grave digger at that.
Okay.
Anyways,
So
bad
28,
jokes.
you're...
How far am I willing to go?
I guess that's... You could bump that to like 25.
I don't know.
You never know.
Should I go to 25?
Sure.
Ah.
It's just a few years difference.
Okay. I'll put the 25. Do you not know how old I am?
Yeah. We're practically the same age.
We're 17.
I've dated a younger guy before.
How was that?
And by dated, I mean fucked.
How was that? Should I date younger men as well? Do you recommend? What is the
Well, for
verdict?
me, it was fun. So at the time, I was 24, and he was 19.
That is not.
I should have
the
asked
biggest-
for ID, but I didn't. And you know what? That's how it was.
Dude's a player.
And or him or I.
You know what? You could both be players.
Well,
Playing
you know
the
what?
game of life.
At the time, it was what it was.
Oh.
Click next.
All right. I am clicking next.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Man,
was so
do
tempted,
that one.
I was so tempted to do this one. Okay, so I have a picture of you as my profile photo, and Facebook dug it up. And I'm so
Why did
happy
you
about
ever
that.
have that as your profile picture?
Because I thought it was hilarious.
Oh my goodness. So it's a picture of me pretending as if I've It's me with a mugshot photo. So I'm taking a mugshot photo. My hair is in a disarray. I look like I am either off the wagon or lots of drugs were involved. And that was your profile picture, and that is the one that they're suggesting that you put up.
What's funny is for a long time, there's an image of me with a bloody nose, and it looked like I got beat up.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, and that one's suspiciously missing from this lineup.
Wow, so not that one.
Yeah.
But my pretend mugshot photo.
Okay, I'm gonna X out the Steve Buscemi because that's obviously not me. Is this one a good photo? Should I use this? It has me and my dog on it.
You can.
No, that's probably not gonna be used.
It's a little outdated, but that's fine.
You think it's outdated? You think I look different now?
Absolutely.
In what way?
Yeah. Now your hairstyle is more Steven Seagal bun.
Yep.
Where that one was.
I wish Steven Seagal had more popular things to say because I would respond with those. But he doesn't say anything.
That
smart.
one is more K-pop boy band hairstyle.
Ooh, I like K-pop boy bands.
I do too.
Actually, I have no idea. I say a lot of things, and then I'm like, I have no idea.
Well, I don't know about all of the bands, but I recently learned about BTS.
Behind the scenes?
Beyond the scene, but it also stands for other things that I can't really pronounce at the moment.
See that one? I was
yeah, use that.
Use this one?
Yeah.
That one's hella old. Should I use this one?
No.
That's Batman.
I would say those are fine.
Yeah, this one.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there it is. It popped up. My bloody nose.
Jeez, how'd you get that bloody nose?
I am prone to nosebleeds, ladies.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I, too, have a time of the month.
Make sure you put that in your profile.
I, too, am used to bleeding. I'm good at
That
this.
is very
Can I switch
K-pop
these
boy
around?
band.
I know, right? I think that's what I was going for. Should I leave that on there? That's just confusing.
Just please take that away.
Okay.
Please take down my mugshot photo.
You got it. Hold on. I'm now going through Instagram because maybe...
Wait, you gotta do Instagram too?
Well, I don't think I take any photos of myself on Instagram, to be
Man,
honest.
this is a process in itself.
This is why I thought it would be a good episode.
Just to go on a date, you have to take an hour
Well, I gotta find the right pics.
to find pictures. Think about what you're going to write about yourself to make yourself seem more interesting because you're boring as fuck anyway.
Well, thank you. I mean, jeez.
Not you, you're fine.
Just alone. No
No.
one. What the fuck is wrong with the internet?
Not you, you're fine.
All right. I guess let's go to Facebook again. Hold on. It's a treasure trove of photos, I think, of me. Hold on. Who has...
Do that one.
Which one?
You with the camera.
I have a camera?
That shows your
This
craft. Yeah.
No, that's a Nerf gun.
Oh, okay. This computer is a little bit of a distance away from me.
Sorry. I could have sworn that there's like...
Nope, that's it. All of your other photos are from the 90s.
Damn straight they are. Wait, hold on. Nope, that's my friend.
Oh. Man.
I could pass myself off as him.
Such a crush on that guy.
I know you did.
Memories.
Hold on. Nope.
You're done with the photos. There are no more.
Okay, fine.
It's just,
We'll just go with-
bugs and dogs.
Hey, I like taking pictures of bugs, okay? All right.
Don't put that in your
next.
profile.
I'll add more pictures later.
Most ladies
Where's
don't
burning tape?
like bugs.
Well, it's just terrifying creatures that I've like, instead of getting rid of them, I just take pictures of them. Maybe they'll go away.
There you
Introduce
go.
myself.
Yeah,
Oh
what
my
are you
gosh.
gonna say?
It's just a free form, just like, hey, what up? Question mark.
I thought I was going to help you do this.
Yeah, okay. So what should I say?
Hello, sexy, busty women out there.
Sexy, busty women. Should that be women's with a Z?
No,
Okay, just women.
just
out
spell it
there.
properly.
Okay.
If you're
Yeah,
going to talk
women-
about busty boofs,
Women care about grammatical mistakes. That's correct.
we do.
That's it. Hit next.
No, that's not it.
Okay.
You gotta.
LOL.
No, no LOL, no LOLs in profiles.
LOLZ.
No LOLs in profiles. Yeah, so now you have to say something that you like to do. Oh, talk about your nosebleed.
This is the best.
Let me see what you're writing. My nose bleeds like all the time. Once a month. We can sync up if you... I hate it. I hate that. No, don't put that last one.
I'm probably the only guy that'll tell period jokes. I don't know why. I find them really amusing.
Is that your next sentence? I find period jokes very
period.
amusing. Gosh, you're going to get no dates. None.
Okay.
None of you. None.
Okay.
What, you deleted the busty women
I'm
part?
sorry. I just hit Command A all.
I'm
Okay.
probably not the best person for this. I talk about how you're not going to get dates, but you're sabotaging me.
Hi. Goodbye.
Hi, goodbye.
Can you spell goodbye correctly?
No dates from that.
Introduce myself. This is like writing a resume.
It is.
Oh my God.
No, that is exactly what dating is. You're writing a resume, hoping that they're gonna look at yours through the pile of other resumes and think that you're better than the rest. That's exactly what dating is. Writing a resume. Dear future. What, you're talking about the show?
Yeah, why not? The first line is just listen to Uncouth Tangents to find out more.
They're going to think
ladies.
you're a bot.
I mean, really, what separates us?
Should we do that? Should
Okay,
we just
so
make...
you didn't read further on the Coffee Meets Bagel thing? I actually do plug our show on Coffee Meets Bagel.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh.
It's an icebreaker question or thing. I don't know how it works. But basically, as soon as I like them and they were like, okay, I like you back, there's an icebreaker question. And I see their icebreaker and they see my icebreaker, I think. And one of my icebreaker things is, hey, I co-host a podcast called Uncouth Tangents. That was the part I was hoping you would read.
Oh, I skipped completely
That's
over
okay.
it.
That's okay.
Whoops.
I brought it up now.
Whoops. So what have been some of the other icebreakers that you've read?
That I've read from ladies?
Yeah. Has there been any?
There's been a couple here and there.
Are they memorable?
I think one of them was a Cher lyric. It was "Do you believe in life after love?" And I was like, "Oh, I know the song." And then she hit me back with another lyric, and I was like, "I don't know that one. I'm sorry." And it was just lie upon lie being built, and I just felt bad, and I didn't want to keep talking, so I just slowly exited out of that conversation.
Oh, you did the fadeaway because no one should have a conversation through song lyrics.
What?
No.
Was that bad? Was that bad on my end?
That
I
was not
started
bad
it?
on your end, no.
I think it was because I shouldn't have initiated it. I should have played dumb, which would have been more honest.
But it was her icebreaker
That's true.
to have the lyrics, so that's not on you. That's on her.
Okay.
And she chose to continue to communicate with you through song lyrics.
Okay, I don't want to do this new profile anymore. I just want to go on to Coffee Meets Bagel, and then we'll just judge the people on there because this is becoming way too complicated, and we're already running over time.
We'll do this later.
Yeah, we'll do this later.
We'll continue. Don't you delete that page.
It's way too late.
I'm gonna make it for you.
You're gonna make my dating profile for me?
Put all your profile
Oh my God, that'd be
pictures.
so helpful.
I'm like, hey, busted ladies.
Probably shouldn't use my real name then.
Every once in a while, my nose bleeds. But you know what? Oh, yeah. Why do you keep getting vagina text? What's happening?
What do you mean vagina text?
Something popped up and it said something about vaginas.
Oh, it's a vaginal hysterectomy that I'm filming tomorrow.
Is that from your,
This is why I'm allowed to make period jokes. It's because I constantly work around women's parts.
Okay, well, don't put that in your profile.
I've seen many women's parts.
Maybe bring that up
Ladies.
on the third or fifth date or something.
I've filmed many things. Many of them surgical. Actually, 100% of them.
Well, that would be interesting. But then again, we work together, so.
I mean, that's you saying that. That's weirdo.
No, I mean, if you were to say, yeah, just film ladies' parts, I would think that you were some creepy person.
Okay, just as an aside, there was one guy we worked with, and we're pretty sure he used to work in porn. And the only reason we think that is because we used him as an actor. And he was like, yeah, I've done films before. And we're like, cool, okay, so he knows what to do and all this stuff. And we're like, okay, we're going to shoot out of order and, edit it all together.
Yeah.
And he was like, you could shoot out of order? As a question. And I'm like, what thing does he film a lot of that you have to shoot pretty linearly? And the only thing that we could come up with was porn.
Oh, wow. That's racy. Well, all right.
And we just, after he said that, another coworker and I were just looking at each other like,
did no one look at his resume?
no, well, I mean, he was just one of the hospital workers. And
okay.
It was just.
Well,
him
you should have
working
asked
there.
if you could see some of his
We should have
work.
asked to see some of his work.
Yeah.
That was just in the back of my mind.
Oh, missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity.
Anyways.
All right, so I think today Coffee Meets Bagel wins.
Yeah, I didn't realize how awful the other sites are. I'm actually like really appreciating this now. Okay.
That's good.
So if you want, you could go through my pictures and see if I picked good pictures on here or not.
All right, so
you can just judge my Coffee Meets
office,
Bagel profile.
Camera. Yep, this same K-pop boy band photo.
Yay.
It's great.
I'm pretty sure all
snowboarding. This is my favorite photo.
What's funny is that it's not even me and the snowboard, because none of us are good enough photographers on a board to actually get us on our own boards. It's so bad.
Well, you know what? You're standing there as if you know what you're doing.
I look like I killed a big game deer, and I'm just standing next to it, or I caught like a giant fish.
No, you look fine. I like this one.
Okay, thank you.
This one's great.
Thank you for validating me.
Now you in the hot dog costume. A little different.
What's wrong with the hot dog costume?
But it does show that you're humorous.
I'm very serious.
You don't take life serious at all. I like this one. This was fun when you're waving to the camera.
Oh, that one? I had to cut out my cousin's wife in that photo because I didn't want people to think that we were together.
Why? I left you in my photo.
Really? Yeah. Okay, so one of the photos I was going to use... One of the photos I was going to use was from our Chicago trip where I'm jumping on the bed and you're sleeping. Was that the one you used?
No, that isn't the one that I used. I used the one where we went to the winery and you have the umbrella over my head and I'm smiling and your face in the back is just like cracked out. You have like the weirdest, strangest smile. And I'm like, yeah, I'm using that shit. Well, got me a date, so. Whatever.
Oh, that other man is nothing.
No one asked about it.
So some women's profiles, I see that they're like with another guy, and I'm like, dude, that guy is handsome. There's no way I can compete. She's hanging around that. Nah, bro.
Well, see, that's how I knew mine was fine. Your face was so askew.
Oh, I know. That's why. I mean, I'm here for everyone's amusement.
I thought in the picture that it looked like I was hanging out with friends, not necessarily that.
This is my bro.
Yeah, like this is someone that I'm dating.
My dude.
Obviously, you know. All right, cool. I don't see where the part is where you talk about the show. Oh. And your photos are fine.
It's down here.
Oh, okay.
It's
Icebreakers. I did see that, but then you said 48-hour film festival, and I was like, all right, well, I don't need to read that. I skimmed through it like a man.
I know, but like, I don't know if that's an interesting thing. Can you tell me if they're interesting?
Icebreakers. I've done the 48-hour film festival where you have 48 hours to produce a short film. Yawn. I co-host a comedy podcast with my friend called Uncle Tangents. Yawn.
Well, good to know.
No, that's fine.
No, it's good that I get the harsh truth instead of looking like an idiot in front of everybody.
No, I actually think that that's fine because my biggest thing with dating profiles is that men, they're probably better in person versus creating profiles and like saying things online, so they don't give a lot of information. And so I've had a lot of guys just like try to give me their phone number online. I'm like, well, I don't really feel comfortable calling you just yet. Like, we haven't exchanged any words at all. However, that is just my style. Other people are very different. They're like, hey, here's my number. I'm not that good. But if they would have told me I'm not that good, creating a profile or, you know, talking I'm much better in person, you know, maybe you can call me. I would have probably called them then. But that was because they explained it and they told me what was happening as opposed to just, here's my number, which I got a lot of. Here's my number. I'm like, well, I can't call you.
Have you ever used that number to like if anybody was ever like, oh, just leave your name and number here, you just use one of their numbers for it?
No, I haven't. I guess I just wasn't that malicious back in the day.
I would just love it if two dudes were texting each other.
Ooh.
Because they thought that they were you. And then they like secretly find out that like when they send each other racy texts that they're like, you know what? Maybe I'm okay with this. And they discover that they're gay together.
Oh,
and
really?
You actually created a relationship.
Wow.
I should write movies.
I was going to say, you should make that into a film.
That's going to be a 48-hour film right here. Got 48 hours to make it and going to do it.
Because after I send the first quote-unquote dick pic, you should know that isn't me. But how would they know?
Maybe she's just tempting me. Hold on. Maybe if I send her my dick pic.
Like, you sure? You sure that's yours?
maybe she got mine by accident.
So this is why I like sending animal pictures. Like, oh, yeah.
This is a turtle penis.
Yeah. Want to see some boobs? Orangutan tits. There you go.
Wow. so exotic.
I like those. I don't think we've accomplished much.
No, we didn't, but I had fun.
That's good. Well, I wish you luck. You have to tell me about all of the mini dates that you're going to go on. But wait. Has anyone responded? Or have you found anyone that you thought may be interesting?
I've read a couple people's profiles, and they were fairly interesting. I think...
In what way would make them interesting?
Like, interests aligned up and everything. Because I really went hard into their personality profiles and everything. And I was doing that for, like, the solid first week. And then I was pretty much just getting nowhere. And it wasn't because, like, I don't know how to converse with people outside of my group, I guess.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
But it's texting, so it's just like everybody's awkward because you're just meeting this person through a text. And
really?
It's just, yeah. Like, it's hard to keep this conversation going. Because, here, I'll show you a conversation, and you can tell me where I was supposed to go next.
That's where I shine.
Okay.
Not in the past.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I think I probably ruined a couple of dates in the past.
You think so?
Yeah, probably. Where I would just talk too much, and they're like, "Oh, I'm out of here."
I don't. This is the song lyric one.
Interesting how.
Don't read any of the text. I just don't want her to.
But I do like how she has so many letters for this one word.
Yeah, no, it's pretty great.
That is actually something I would say.
Yeah.
Wait, this is the one with the lyrics.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you're listening to this podcast, by the way, because you somehow found out about this, I'm sorry that I didn't know what to say next. I didn't know where to go.
Oh, wow. You know what? I'm not sad that you didn't know where to go.
Why?
This person.
I was trying to give an opening to give me, like, a legitimate answer to go, and I'm actually, even though I said I'm a Hufflepuff grad, I am barely linguistic in the world of Harry Potter. Like, I have no idea what that series has been about.
Which is fine. You don't have to.
But I feel like she threw in so many jargony things. Like,
yeah,
I'm
she
supposed
did.
to know
She's talking
all
about owls and muggles. Yeah.
I don't. She went a little hard into the Harry Potter world.
I don't know.
And I'm like,
she's very fantasy-like.
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with a person that is into fantasy and stuff. And then this person, really, you're just judging all these conversations.
Oh, absolutely. That's my job, right?
Yeah. Because you could just tell me where I'm supposed to go with these. And you can see how spaced out everything is. Because some people just like to let me think that, oh, I don't need to answer quickly. Because, you know what? I've got plenty of other suitors. I'm like, cool, that's fine. I guess I will also give you time to write messages. And the thing is that conversations in Coffee Meets Bagel only last a week. And then it runs out. Or you could pay to keep the conversation going. Or...
Wait, you pay money?
Yeah, you could pay money into this thing.
Is it expensive?
I haven't spent a dime since. Maybe that's my problem, is I should spend money on this app.
I don't think you should. I don't think you should have to spend a cent to talk to anyone.
Okay.
No, you shouldn't have to pay.
Like how you're being very defensive about this.
Yes, you shouldn't have to pay. All of these women should want to date you immediately.
Aww.
When I was doing the online dating, it took me a few months just to kind of not just weed through people, but also weed through rejection. So I guess I wasn't as hot and spicy as back then as I am today. But yeah, so you may end up going through a few months of, you know, like not really meeting people that you click that well with, or even if you do go out on a date or two, it may just kind of fall flat. But like, don't let it discourage you. When I did the online dating about 5 years ago or so, I had only met up with one person, but I had been messaging back and forth with a couple of people. And I actually got to know one of the people, but then he, you know, seemed a little psychotic. You know, it just wasn't my type. You know, he had been in the army, and so he had PTSD.
Oh, I thought you meant like his name is Jason. He lives on the lake, and he has a hockey mask.
No. So he was just an interesting character of where, because he was so eager to meet up with me, and I just wanted to talk to him for another week before I meet up with him, because most of the time I just want to make sure I'm not going to get murdered. That's about it.
I know, like...
That's about
I feel
it.
bad for women in the dating site because I'm like, there's no way to certify that I'm not a murderer.
Yeah, and so you
good luck.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
So you want to take a little bit of time just to get to know people. You want to make sure that, as a female, you tell your friends or your family or someone knows that you're going out on a date. So this is what we do. You guys probably don't do any type of prep. You're just like, whatever, this shirt don't stink. So you put that on and then you go out on your date. So but we have to, not just figuring out the outfit or anything, but we actually tell someone about the person that we're going to go on a date with, and we make sure that they know where we're going to go and the time that we're going to go.
This is how I treat my brother when he goes to buy stuff from eBay.
Yeah.
So, like, I totally get it. Like,
right. Exactly.
Men are absolute trash. Well, I can understand that.
Not all of them, but there is just...
Oh, there's a lot out there. If you only knew the things I knew.
There is a safety precaution that we go through. But anyway, so the one guy that I was about to meet up with,
Jason.
Yeah, he told me about his PTSD and everything, and so his idea of a good date, because I did ask, was basically just Netflix and ordering pizza. And I kept thinking about it. I was like, you know what? If this is going to be all of our dates, like we can't go out to amusement parks, we can't go out to restaurants because you're nervous to be around people, I'm going to get super fat. And I don't think that's where I want my future to go. Or that's where I want it to go.
That's a great outlook. It's like to think of that, to have that foresight.
Yeah, I had that thought. And so anyway, he was convinced that I was catfishing him anyway. Because
that you're not real?
Yeah, because I wanted to just extend the time. Like he wanted to meet over like a Christmas holiday or something like that. And that's
awkward.
And
Don't
I was
do
too
that.
busy.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? How about we meet up next week? All I said was, let's meet up next week because this week I'm with my family because it's obviously Christmas.
Yeah.
And then so he responds back with, oh, I'm just so lonely. So I was like, all right,
Don't play
red
that
flag.
card. Don't play that card.
Red flag, bail out.
Red rum. Yeah. Red rum.
Yeah. And so, I was talking to another guy at the same time as I was talking to this one, kind of like on the tail end of talking to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And so I ended up going out with that guy instead. So anyway, I said all that to say you may have to be patient because everyone's different and finicky and weird. We all have
I'm noticing this. I didn't realize people were so varied.
Yeah.
No, and yet in the same hand, also the same.
They're all the same.
They're all the same and they're all awful. Everyone's awful. This is a good positive note to end on.
No.
Don't date kids.
No.
Just become asexual beings. Reproduce by budding.
Okay.
There's this business hypnotist we have who is upstairs in our office.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Sir Flip.
No, not that guy. He was talking about how conversations are kind of just like a giant circle. On the outer edges of the circle, that's where regular conversations happen. Mm-hmm. And then towards the center is like deep, interesting conversations. But mm-hmm. sometimes people can only bounce around on the outside of the circle. Like they can't really break through. Mm-hmm. And that's where I was with that last girl's conversation. I just couldn't figure out a way to break through deeper.
Well, when you're only given a week, I don't know. That's a lot of pressure.
I know. And so it's kind of crazy. And I was thinking about leaving the platform. But after looking at other platforms, I'm like, I'm okay with this.
That's right. You settle.
Yeah.
You settle for that platform.
I went to 2 other dating websites, and I'm like, I'm fine.
Was that what we did today?
Yeah, we went to 2 dating websites. One fake one. One legitimately fake one.
Well, we're going to buy that.
Yeah, we're going to buy that website.
Well, don't you worry. I'll help you out with those.
Thank you very much. And thank you, audience, for listening into this and listening to my sad sack life tales.
Stop it. Stop it. It's fine.
I'm going to plan my funeral now.
Well, and we're going to open a dating site before you do that.
Plan funeral, dating site. Got it. All right. Break.
See you guys next time.
www.
No, stop it. Stop it. Goodbye. Everybody, hang up or close it. Press stop.
Hang up your phone. Hang it up now while there's still time.
Beep.